Hello students, how are you? Are you all fine? Good? Yes, student. So let us start our new topic. Okay. So student, what you can see in your room? What are the different objects and why you can see them? Why you can see those objects? So if you will close this bulb, so can you see those objects which is present in your room? Yes or no? Okay, student. So in this world, we usually see a variety of objects. Sometimes we are unable to see anything in a dark room, but on the lightening up the room, we are able to see the things in the room. So when the bulb is on, we can see everything, the clothes, the chair, the bed. Yes, but once when we close the bulb, we cannot see anything in the room. Why it is so, students? Why we cannot see the things when the bulb is closed? And why we can see the object when the bulb is on? So student, basically when we see, it is an obvious question arising that what makes the things visible. So you can see in this image what is that factor that help us to look the object that is around us. Yes, what can be that? Is physical thing? Yes, student. We all know that that is a sunlight. Okay, so basically the sun who gives the light to us, basically what happens, the wherever this light reflect upon, so the light goes into our eyes. Okay, and from there our brain interprets about the object we see. So sunlight is the main source of light and it falls upon all the object which we can see. So at once when the room is dark, there is no light in the room. Okay, and so the light is not falling on any object. So in this way the light will not reflect by the object that is present in our room. So we cannot see anything when there is darkness in the room. Okay. Now moving forward, students, light is a form of energy which enable us to see the object from where it comes or reflected. We can detect light with our eyes. Okay, so basically our eyes are the sense organ who take the light where the light reflected by the object enters into our eyes. Okay, and then we can see the different object that is available in our environment. So student, now we are going to study something about light. Okay, and you know the different properties of light earlier also. So we will study some of the property of light in more interesting manner. Okay, so let's see this. You have to see this image. Okay, and then you have to tell me what you can say about this. In the image one, student, we can see that the person is looking at the candle with a straight pipe, and in the second one the person is looking the candle with a bent pipe. Okay, so there is one straight pipe, there is one bent pipe. So what can you think, what was the observation of the man? So you can do this activity at your home also. Okay, then it will be very clear to you what will be the observation. Okay, but right now here I am going to tell you the result. Okay, what will be the result over here? if the man is looking at the candle with a straight tube and if the man is looking at the candle with a bent tube. Okay, so let me tell you student, when the person is looking at the candle with a straight tube, okay, so the person can see the candle, okay, but when the person looked the candle with a bent pipe, the person cannot look at the candle. Why it was so, student? What can be the observation? Observation is that in the first case the person can see the candle, see the flame of candle, but in the second we can see the person cannot see the flame of candle, cannot see the flame of candle. Okay, so what you can make out the inference from this? The simple inference is that the light which is coming from the candle is always traveling in a straight path. Okay, so the light which is coming from the candle travels in a straight path, but in the second case this pipe was bent, okay, and so the light did not reach the eyes of man. Okay, so from here we can say that the light always travel in a straight line. Okay students, so we must remember this, and always there is no exception to this. Light will always travel in a straight line. Okay, so moving forward student, here I have written few points for you. You can read this statement also so that more understanding can be developed. So when we looked through the straight pipe, then only the light is visible from the candle, but when we took bent pipe, the light was not visible. This proves that the light travel in the straight line. Okay, so here we can see that when the person is looking through a straight line, the flame of the light reaches to the man, but in the case of bent one, the flame of the light cannot reach the eyes of the person. So inference will be that light travels in a straight line. Okay, so moving forward student, yes, so don't look at the written part first, look at this image, two image. So what can you say about the path of the light? Is it bent or curved? In the case of tower and in the case of train also. Yes student, what you can see, is it a bent or it is a curve? What type of path the light is following? So we can say that by seeing the phenomenon around us, like a beam of sunlight enters a room through a narrow opening or a hole, and beam of light coming out from the headlamp of car, scooter, engines, torches, etc. So in the car also the light directly goes forward, it does not deviate this way. So from all this example we come to know that yes, the light travels in a straight line. Okay, so we can conclude this from different examples also which we can see around us. So student, now it is a quiz time. Light travel in a curved path. Is it true or false student? Just now we have discussed in the different examples of nature like the tower, the car. Okay, in every example we have seen that the light is traveling in a straight path. Okay, but this question asks that light travel in a curved path, so it is a false statement. Okay, so we will put a tick mark on false. Clear students? Yes, so very good student, you have done it rightly. So moving to the next part of this part. So student, do you remember the story of Panchtantra where the rabbit made the lion a fool? So the story was something that lion would eat each animal per day. Okay, so rabbit told the lion to that there is one animal that is present inside the well. Okay, so what did the lion do? He jumped into the well. Why? Because he saw his own reflection in the well. Clear? So student, we can also say that there is reflection done by the water. That means we can see our own image in the water. Okay, so we can say that the light is also reflected by the water. Clear, student? So this was very interesting story in our childhood also, where we enjoyed this type of story. Isn't it, student? We enjoyed this. We saw that how fool this lion was. He cannot even think that it was his own image that is formed in the well. Okay, but now we are going to know why this water is making image of the lion, or any person who is looking at the water. The water also form the image of that person. Okay, students, so it is, so we are going to study further why it is so. So in this image you can see something. Okay, so what you can see, you have to tell me. There is one torch, there is one glass. Okay, there is one torch and there is one glass also. There is one torch and glass. So student, this is a torch, and in the torch, the complete torch is covered by black. The complete torch is covered by black cover. Okay, and there are some slits over here through which the light is coming. There are some slits. So this slit help in coming a pointed ray of light. Okay, now you have to see the ray of light, how it is going towards the mirror and how it is coming back from the mirror. Okay, student, so you have to see the light is coming from the torch, that is from the slit. Okay, and when the light is coming towards the mirror, this is known as incident light. Incident light. Okay, so this is a incident light. Now this mirror, what does this mirror do? Actually it reflects back the light. Okay, so this light is known as reflected light. Okay, student, so basically what we can say, that the glass behaves as a reflecting object. Okay, whatever light is going towards the mirror, it reflects back. So from any object that is present in the universe, the rays is coming out from that. Okay, if I am looking at this laptop, that means that the rays are coming out from the laptop itself, that is entering my eyes. Okay, so this is a property of glass, that any light which is striking the glass, it will be reflected back. Okay, students, so now here also we can see that there are some certain situation in which the mirror or shiny surfaces like stainless steel and plate, shining steel spoon act as a mirror. Okay, so in the plate also, while we are eating, we can see our faces in that plate, in the spoons. Yes or no? Yes, that can change the direction of light that falls on it. So this process of change in the direction of light by mirror is called reflection of light. So so this is a change in the direction of light, and change in the direction of light by the mirror is known as reflection of light. Okay, students? Okay, so now you have to tell, we are moving further. Now students, see, the surface of the water can also act as a mirror and can also change the path of light, and that is why we can see the reflection of trees or building in the water, student. So actually the image is formed. Now the conclusion is that the image is formed. Image is formed due to the reflection of light. Okay, so this is the thing, and that is why we are studying about the reflection of light. Now student, you have to tell the answer of this question. The change in the direction of light by the mirror is called, the change in the direction of light by the mirror is called. Yes student, I will give you some time, as you all know that the change in the direction of light by the mirror, and also you can say the by the water also. Okay, water also can change the direction, so the answer will be reflection of light. Okay, so student see here, now student, now it is a time for activity student. Basically now you have to take one candle with a mirror. Okay, so you have to take, everyone has to take one candle with a mirror, and now there are few questions in front of you. What is the try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. Okay, and it appear as if similar candle is placed behind the mirror. The candle which appears behind the mirror is the image of the candle formed by the mirror itself. Okay, the candle itself is the object. So student, we can say here that when we take, you have to do this activity also. Okay, when we take a mirror and a candle, okay, so we can see the reflection of candle in the mirror. So the object which is outside, that is object, known as object. Okay, and the reflection of the candle that is formed inside the mirror, that is image. So is it clear what is object and what is image? Yes students, so the candle which appears behind the mirror, that is image, and that is formed in the mirror. The candle itself is the object. I hope it would be clear to you students, the image and the object. So image is what? It is formed behind the mirror, and what is object? It is formed, that is not, that is the object itself is the object. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Yes. So now you have to do this activity again. Now you have to move the candle to different position in front of camera. Okay, so in front of the mirror, like see, if I am moving this way, you can see the image that is formed in the camera also is moving backward. Okay, so you can yes, the second question is that, was the image upright in each case? Upright means straight, the same way, or it is opposite? So we can say here that it is upright. Why it is upright? Because the candle is here, flame is also here only. Okay, so this is the upright position, not the inverted. So this is the upright position. And also we can say that when we are changing the position of the object, then the position of image is also changed. Okay, so on changing the position of object, the position of image is also changed. Now, did the flame appear on the top of the candle as in the object? So yes, the flame is appearing on the top of the object, top of the candle in the image also. So student, now you have to tell me what are the things you have learned from this image. Yes student, so first of all, when we are moving the object, so in the similar way the image is also moving in the same manner as the object is moved. Okay, and the second one is that the image is upright in each case. Okay, upright means it is erect. So and the flame that is appearing at the top of the candle is still in the same position. Okay, now student, see, such image is called as erect image. An image formed by plane mirror is erect and of the same size as the object. So this is the inference of the plane mirror. What is the inference student? An image that is formed is of equal size. Image will be equal to the size of object. Clear? Okay, so now moving forward students, now we will this is very typical thing whatever we are learning now, the real image and the virtual image. What do you mean by real image and what do you mean by virtual image? So this is very simple, that the plane mirror, okay, here it is a plane mirror, and we can see that the rays are reflected back from the mirror. Okay, and the image that is formed behind the mirror are formed due to the virtual path we have drawn by ourselves. Okay, so no light travel along this path. There is no light behind the mirror. Okay, it is not entering inside the mirror. So just we are making this image by joining those lines, which is known as virtual image. So virtual image cannot be put on the screen. Okay, we cannot see on this screen. Like when we go to cinema hall, the light is coming from back side. Okay, and the image is formed on this screen. So such image is known as real image. And those image where we cannot make the image on the screen, that image is known as virtual image. Okay students, now it's time of quiz. The image formed by the plane mirror is, yes students, so image formed is virtual, okay, and erect, virtual and erect. Clear students? So now we have studied about the path of the light, reflection of the light, image formed by the light. So you have to tell me the answer. Light travel in the straight line. True or false? Yes, true. What shows the reflection of light? Yes, true. Image formed of the plane mirror is virtual and erect. Okay students, now see, we have to make a diagram showing the reflection of light. Activity: stand in front of mirror and write down the property of image formed by the plane mirror. Okay student, this was about the plane mirror and the reflection of light. Now we will meet in the next session. Till now, thank you, bye bye, have a nice day.